Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Bender and I am joined today by Mike Prest for my workout. We are going to really focus on stripping fat and building core strength today. So you ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's get started. The very first exercise we're doing is high knees. We're going to go for a minute. You can check my blog for the breakdown. But the goal is to keep your knees driving high the entire time, so you can run in place or run around your room. You can put your hands out in front of you and use it as a guide for how high to hit your knees if you think you're not really doing it right. So let's get started. You want to keep moving the entire time.
And breathe.
Yes.
Don't forget to breathe.
Always breathe. Not breathing and exercising is not a good combination.
Mike, your legs are so long. It's like 4 steps to your every one.
Yeah, he's making me really drive my knees up high because I can see how high his are going. So really stripping the fat from your lower belly with this move. The next exercise we're doing is a V-up. So what you're going to do is lay on your back. You want your low back to touch the floor. You're going to then pull your core in tight so that it's supporting your back and your spine. So you don't want your muscles to bulge outwards. Pull them in. Shoulder blades are going to lift. Arms can reach backwards and your legs are going to reach out. You're going to bring your legs up and then reach toward your toes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you breathe the whole time. 9. The next exercise we're doing is mountain climber. So what you're going to do is you're going to come into your push-up position, your plank position, core pulls in tight, hands are spread, and weight is even between both arms. Your hands should be below your shoulders, and you're going to drive your knees toward your chest one at a time. So right knee to your chest, then left. And you're going to keep switching and moving the entire time. And we're going to do this for up to a minute. So I have my timer. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's go. Like I said, the goal is to keep moving, so if you need to slow down, that's fine. Just try not to stop. And concentrate on keeping your abs pulled in tight. Make sure you breathe the entire time. The next exercise we're doing is a side plank with a hip drop and a twist. And there are 2 ways to do this. You can do this on an extended arm or on your forearm. Mike has had both of his shoulders operated on, so he is showing off his scars for you right now. He's going to do it on his forearm to just give himself a little more support for his shoulders during this exercise move. I'm going to do it on the extended arm so you can see both versions. If you're doing the extended arm, make sure that your hand is placed below your shoulder. Yeah, below your shoulder. Top arm comes behind your head, and you're going to drop your hip to the floor, lift it up, and then twist your elbow to the floor. That's 1, and you're working all the parts of your abs on this exercise. 2, 3, keep your core tight and engaged the whole time. 4, you don't want your ab muscles sticking out, you want to pull them in. 5, 6, 7. Same exact thing on your other side, so make sure your position's right. Drop, lift, twist, come up. That's 1. 2, pull in your core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next we're doing Superman, so you're going to lay on your stomach. You're going to lift your legs so your knees are above the ground. Try and keep them up the whole time. Then you're going to lift your chest and reach your arms out in front of you. And you're going to lift. That's 1. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. And you should feel your butt squeezing and you should feel your low back working.
Well, Mike,
6.
do you feel your butt squeezing?
7. 8. 9. Okay, next we're doing oblique drops with a weight. So Mike has a 15-pound weight, I have a 10-pound weight. You're going to salute, so your elbow is pointing to the side now, but you're going to keep your right arm extended. Drop the weight down until your elbow points at the ceiling, and then come up all through your waist until your elbow points to the ground. That's one. And that's just a really good guideline to show you that you're going as far as you need to go. And your hips should be staying still. All of the movement should come from your obliques to get rid of those love handles. Is this 4?
I don't know.
5?
Sure.
It'll be 4. 6? 7, concentrate on moving the whole way through the motion. 8, 9, 10, keep your abs tight as always. 11, 12, same exact thing on the other side. So start by pulling in your abs to activate them. Hand comes up, and then elbow is going to point down and up. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, down and up. That's 5. Keep your hips still. 6, 7, 8, 9. Next we're doing Frogger, so we're back into our plank position. So both hands come onto the mat. Hands are below your shoulders. Come into your plank, pull your core in tight, and you don't want your butt lifting or drooping. You want a really nice push-up position. And we're going to jump our feet toward our hands. So on the outside, bend your knees, keeping them behind your toes. Jump back, keeping your core tight for plank. That's 1. 2, 3, 4. Keeping your core tight is key. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next exercise we're doing is heel tap abs. So I'm going to show you a couple modifications. The way I'm going to do it is my low back's going to press into the ground, core pulls in, my arms are going to extend so my shoulder blades stay lifted, toes turn out, and I'm going to tap all the way up and all the way down, keeping my low back touching the floor the entire time. Mike is going to demonstrate. You make a triangle with your hands, you put them right under your hips, perfect, and then you're going to rest there to protect your low back. And then the movement's the same. You can either lift your head, but try not to strain your neck, or you can relax your head down on the ground, and then tap your heels up, and tap them down. That's 1. 2. And I'm going to switch just so you can see both variations. 3. Keep your core engaged the whole time, pulling in tight. 4. 5. 6. The next exercise we're doing is a dive bomber, so we're going to go back into our plank position. So again, hands are below your shoulders. You're going to lift your hips, straightening your back, and then drop your heels toward the ground. So we're in a down dog position. Then you're going to look forward, bend your elbows, bring your chest down, and then snake your way up to up dog. Then bend your hips to go backwards. Push those heels down so you get a nice stretch, and go again. 2, and this should be a nice controlled movement. 3, 4, bend and come forward. That's 5. Lift those hips, stretch your heels. 6, 7, 8. Make sure you're stretching out of your low back. That's 8. The next exercise is cheek to cheek plank. So you're going to come onto your forearms for this one. Clasp your hands. You want to look and make sure your elbows are below your shoulders so you have a nice triangle of support. You're going to come up into your plank position, pull your core in nice and tight, and then you want to keep your upper body pretty still. And you're going to drop your hips one at a time, so right and then left to touch the ground. Gaze can be slightly forward, that's 2. Your feet are going to move a little bit. That's okay. You really want to keep the focus of this exercise in your core and in your obliques. Really work your transverse abs. Keep breathing. Try not to hold your breath. Okay, time for the bonus round. So the first exercise I'm going to do is a hanging leg raise. So I'm using my pull-up bar and I'm going to pull myself up, so I'm just hanging and I'm going to lift my legs as high as I can. That's 1. 2, and you don't want to use too much momentum. I can't talk too well while I do this. 3, you really want to use your core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Let's do it too, buddy.
A little tall.
Yeah, he has to work a little harder for this one.
See, I'm kind of tall, so I'm getting a lot of momentum, but
There you go. Nice high legs. Really working his whole core and back since he's bringing his feet backwards like that.
I think it's 8.
I thought that was 10.
12.
Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us for today's workout. What'd you think, Mike?
I thought it was awesome. So this isn't just for girls and just for women. This is a tough workout even for me, and I live 5 days a week, so this is definitely something you want to do. Follow these, be disciplined, and do them every day.
Good. And I did not pay him to say that, I swear.
Absolutely nothing.
We don't have the money to pay, right?
Yeah, good point. Okay, guys, so check my blog for the workout breakdown, benderfitness.com, and I will see you there. Don't forget, click subscribe if you like what you see and you like getting free workouts. I will see you next time.